Piglet creeps through the ruined streets of Berlin, weighing his options. The Soviets would shoot him on sight, and the British and Americans would hang him for many crimes. Argentina, he mumbles to himself. Argentina sounds pretty nice. Damn, Piglet. Develop a devastating weapon to end the war. Nuke the enemy city, killing everyone in it as a display of power. They don't surrender. They don't surrender? Nuke them again! Germany. Alright, the war's going great. Now we only have to worry about Russia and Great Britain. Japan. Bombs Pearl Harbor. Germany. My son, 4 days old, just told me he wants Costa Rica to win, as he still hasn't forgiven Serbia for the assassination of Franz Ferdinand. Me personally, I don't think I could ever forgive Serbia. This is our debt from the 7-Year War. Which we fought to protect you from the French. Yep. Now we need to pay back our debt. That makes sense to me. So we have to raise your taxes. Revolution! Never forget that on this day in 793 AD, a group of Vikings selflessly rescued the treasure of Linden's farm from a great fire after the monks mysteriously and spontaneously died. What absolutely amazing men. I salute them. Yuri Gagarin didn't drink, didn't smoke, and trained all his life in order to spend 108 minutes outside of the USSR. I finally found it, after 15 years! This scroll of truth! Rome and World War II are not the only events in history. Nyeh. Time magazine. The man who will be king. Britain's Prince Charles. If you think about it in the shower, you're not over it. I'm apparently not over the burning of the library at Alexandria. Is anyone truly over it? They shouldn't be. When he killed millions in the Congo, but everyone remembers he was the harmless country invaded by Germany. World War III. Germany! No! What? Force of habit. This parade boring as shit. Someone shoot me. Gavalo Princip wants to know your location. Why is it when something happens, it's always you three? The Senate. Don't you dare cross the Rubicon with your league. Caesar. Congratulations, you're being rescued. The Middle East. Please do not resist. Greek mythology. Romans. Roman mythology. When people are starving but they want money to buy food. When the US says they want to race you to literally the fucking moon. Click all squares whether as Viet Cong soldiers. I guess you would just have to click all of them, right? Haha, no problem, a shot. Did you know that I'm German and German? That's not something that's like carrot. Hitler big Germany invaded Western coast. I have won the World War II. In 1942, while stranded in enemy waters, the Dutch warship HNLMS Abraham, fuck that pronunciation, evaded detection by the Japanese and escaped to Australia while disguised as a tropical island. Illusion 100. Sneak 100. Roman guy, you won't believe how many women I've slept with. Second Roman, Roman guy, don't be ridiculous, not that many. Historians are just professional reposters. Changed my mind. I've actually been trying to think of a legitimate argument to counter this, but there isn't. There isn't an argument. Because it is. Any way you spin it, it just is. The 1919 Paris Peace Conference. Everybody. It's all Germans' fault. Serbia. Mess with Michael Bay and you mess with America. I want you guys out of my country by tomorrow morning. But this is Japan. Every country in the world belongs to America. When your German roommate says he wants to expand the living room. USA. France, help me. France. Can't, I'm broke. USA. It's against the British. France. r/history memes. Art history, class history, gender history, historiography, ecological history, economical history, public/local history, postmodern history. This is brilliant. r/history memes, military history, especially the World Wars. But I like this. There is a room where the British are moving north. What is this you doing here? What? He's an English spy! Get him! Cool, blimey, you wankers. Get your bloody hands off me. When people think Thanos is the only one who can snap his fingers and make people disappear. Switzerland when a world war starts. It's a perfect day to do nothing at all. How about we drown him instead? When you're a Soviet POW and the Germans say that they'll starve you unless you give up military secrets. If you're gonna threaten me, do it properly. White people. All Asians look the same. Also white people. When you send envoys to France to negotiate for New Orleans and they offer the entirety of Louisiana for 10 million. Didn't expect that reaction, but that's okay. When Germany hasn't started a world war in almost 70 years. Those fuckers are up to something. Persians. Our arrows will block out the sun. Spartans. Then we will fight in the shade. Persians. Cool quote. Still going to die. Attack the USSR because it's close and will help your ally. Attack America, even though it's really far away and brings another superpower into the war. Here's a fact, non-Western countries cannot be imperialist. Yes, the We Got Away with Genocide Club. Today marks the 35th anniversary of the death of Sir Douglas Bader, and I couldn't let it pass without this story of an RAF hero who was giving a talk at an upmarket girls' school about his time as a pilot in the Second World War. So there was the 2 fuckers behind me, 3 fuckers to my right, another 3 fuckers to my left, he told the audience. The headmistress went pale and injected, "Ladies, the fucker was a German aircraft." Sir Douglas replied, "That may be, madame, but these fuckers were in Messerschmitts." Taking all blame for committing genocide, apologising to the victims, and paying reparations. Denying even committing genocide, which everyone knows you did, and actively silence the victims. Bragging about committing genocide, mocking the victims of it, and using their caricature as a logo for your sports team. America gets rid of slavery. Confederate States. That wasn't very cash money of you. Soviet officer slaps roof of grain silo. We can fit so much fucking grain in this bad boy. But we won't. Everyone. Wow, America really screwed up in Vietnam. France. The Soviet-Chinese propaganda posters seem to be the story of a beautiful interracial gay couple who met in a metallurgical and got married and had beautiful children and a farm. Now, isn't that nice? Man is refusing to stand with the fascists that have taken over Germany. Put your hands up. No. But I've got a gun. I don't care. That doesn't make any sense. Too bad. American colonies. Paying taxes for a war fought to defend you. Declaring independence and fighting the world's largest military. Romans are the original weeaboos. They're obsessed with Greek culture. Why would you say something so controversial? You're brave. Hey Grandpa, do you want to watch the football game? Who was playing? Austria-Hungary. Against whom? Truman, nukes Hiroshima. Japan, the Imperial Army will win regardless of your Truman. Want to see me do it again? Map showing nuclear test sites in Australia. Montebello Islands. Emu Field. Marilyngia. Nuclear test. Emu Field. Nuclear test. Emu Field. Test. Ah, they were dead well before then. The Louisiana Purchase. I'm gonna pay you $100 to fuck off. Sometimes I think I'm arrogant, but then I remember Julius Caesar was kidnapped by Sicilian pirates, and when they demanded a ransom of 620 kilograms of silver, he got mad because he thought he was worth more than that, and made them raise it to 1,550 kilograms. He has also recited his own poetry to them. Hashtag, dude, this is why you got stabbed by all your friends. German villagers when the Allies tell them there's a concentration camp 5 miles down the road. Oh, what? Really? What? Oh, I did not know. Oh, that's like crazy. Like, oh. Senate. Man, I'm so glad Caesar is dead and we can finally revive the Republic. Augustus. Meh. If you ever feel like you screwed up, just remember that in 1348 the Scots thought it would be a great idea to invade England because the English were weakened by the plague, then subsequently caught the plague themselves and went back to Scotland, killed half their own population. Can you imagine a world without Great Britain? List of places named after Queen Victoria. This list is incomplete. Can you help by expanding it? Can you help by expanding it? China bans opium and tells England to stop bringing it. England. That wasn't very cash money of you. He attack. He honestly just attack. Vlad the Impaler discovers marshmallows. Well, these are just fucking great! Austria-Hungary. Hey Germany, I'm gonna start a war now. Germany. Okay. Lose war. Allies. This is Germany's fault. Germany. Excuse me? What the fuck?